So yeah, I'm Elizabeth, as you say. I'm a member of Accidental Queens. We make this game called the Normal Lost Phone, in which you have found a phone in the street and you can read the messages and look into the gallery and try to find out what happened to the owner of the phone and why did the owner of the phone lost it. And yeah, it's a kind of a mystery game or a stalking game, depends on your point of view. And I just wanted to say, don't be afraid, this talk will not contain any major spoilers, so you will still be able to play the demo at the exhibition. So first, let's talk about Life is Strange. I hope some people have played this game. Raise your hand if you think Qaeda Bay, the city in Life is Strange, is located in Oregon. Yeah? Are there any other people? Yeah, okay. Now, raise your hand if you think Qaeda Bay is a fake city that doesn't exist outside of Life is Strange universe. Yeah, some more people. That's something I think is really interesting, is how players wanted Qaeda Bay to be real, and they wanted to project themselves in it. And even if Qaeda Bay is a fake city, they still wanted to find the real Qaeda Bay. So if you Google on the internet Qaeda Bay, real Qaeda Bay, you can find pictures of players showing up the similarities between Tillamook Bay, which is a real city, and Qaeda Bay, which is a fake city in Life is Strange. And funny, because actually Life is Strange team, they were inspired by Tillamook Bay, actually, to create Qaeda Bay, but they were also inspired by many other cities. And I think it's something really interesting in games. About a Normal Lost Phone, we had an international writing team with Rafael with Spanish and myself with French, as you may hear. And because it was an international team, we didn't want the game to set up in any particular location, in any particular culture. And actually, we wanted also the players to believe that they found the phone in their own street, in their own town. So we tried to erase any reference to specific location in the game, and it was actually really hard to write, but it had some really interesting income. For example, we created this fake city called Melvin, and so it's completely made up, but we gave it a zip code, and when we watched French people playing it, they were all thinking that the game was happening in a certain area of France, which was matching this zip code, but there is no city called Melvin in this area of France. And it's funny to see French people thinking it was happening in France, even if there are a lot of different countries that have 5 numbers in the zip code, like Germany, for example, or Spain, or more than 40 other countries. Another thing that was interesting was at some point there is a message from someone saying, let's watch on TV an Austrian car race. And we had this YouTuber thinking, oh, so the game is set up in Austria, which is funny because you can watch something about Austria on TV even if you're not in Austria. So we had to remove the reference to Austria so people can still imagine it's happening in their own life. And the last thing that was really interesting was actually some ethnicity. A month after we released the demo, we started to get messages from fans, and some of them were saying, "Oh, it's so amazing that your main character is not a white character." And the first time I got these messages, I looked at the pictures of Sam's and Sam's father, and I myself realized for the first time that Sam was not white, that their skin was darker. And myself, as a white woman surrounded by white people, unfortunately, I projected myself and Sam as a white character, and I didn't even realize that it was not what my artist made. And that made me think of Harry Potter, because I don't know if you know, there's a play this summer, and it's with all the characters from Harry Potter, and they casted a black actress, and all the internet people, they were like, what is that? It's horrible. Hermione Granger is supposed to be white, and look at Emma Watson. And J.K. Rowling herself, she said, wait, there's nothing that say in the books that Hermione Granger is white. And it was just the readers projecting themselves. And it made me think about the link between books and indie narrative games, and how in both of them people can project their world and they can imagine what they want in it. And I think it's really interesting, and I hope it will make you think at night.